Hello everyone, and welcome to today's presentation. My name is Kevin, and I'm the Director of Sales Engineers for LTS. Today, we're going to discuss our Pro X product line, and some of the latest technology advancements and features that it has to offer. We'll cover a variety of topics and form factors as we go, but we'll start things off with a quick look at the key features of the Pro X line as a whole. Then we'll jump right into the next generation of Pro X products. I hope you find today's session to be interesting and informative, and I want to thank you for your time spent with us today. Now, let's get started. While our focus for the day is on new products, it's always worth noting some key features that apply to all Pro X products. Firstly, Pro X comes with a lifetime warranty, helping to remove long-term uncertainty by standing by the quality of Pro X. We want to build a lifelong relationship with our customers, and this is one of the ways that we want to do it. Secondly, Pro X is NDAA compliant, making it suitable for nearly any type of installation, even those dealing with U.S. federal government. Finally, Pro X aims to provide an all-in-one solution, offering everything from cameras to recorders to access control to switches. On most occasions, LTS can act as a singular supplier for everything you may need to see an install through from start to finish. Now, let's get into some of the latest technology available from Pro X, starting with the 10 series NVRs. This NVR series is aimed at enterprise-level surveillance by offering multiple high-level features, including support for common types of RAID, multiple HDMI outputs, high channel capacity for IP video streams, and the potential for motion detection 2.0 VCAs on all channels. While previous generations of recorders possess the capacity to perform X search or face recognition functions, the 10 series is the first that has the ability to perform both functions simultaneously, thanks to its powerful onboard processing. Even if you haven't used face recognition with Pro X, you're probably familiar with the concept. Comparing captured facial images against a pre-built database of face information. The 10 series built-in facial recognition allows us to rapidly filter through thousands of faces to find relevant individuals in a quick and easy manner, or to use custom face libraries to alert when an individual from a particular list appears, such as a Be on the Lookout list or a shoplifter list, for example. This allows us to use face recognition for real-time alarms, as well as historical searching of known and unknown persons. While many folks have an understanding of face recognition already, this may be your first introduction to X Search. X Search 2.0 helps to instantly pinpoint lost items, identify people, vehicles, or animals, and trace the movement of those objects through a mapped pathway, allowing you to search more quickly than ever for unknown or missing targets with a process that's as simple as clicking search. Since the use of X Search has no impact on the bandwidth of the NVR, the 10 series can handle both features at once. It should be noted, though, that only one advanced VCA can be run on each channel. For example, Channel 1 can use X Search or facial recognition, but not at the same time. Which function to choose will depend on your application. Before moving on, we'll watch a brief video on X Search 2.0 operation to give you a better idea of just how simple and effective this process is and how it can help streamline your video surveillance workflow.
Imagine this. A box is left unattended at work and suddenly goes missing. With X Search 2.0, we can easily solve this mystery. Click on the result to open the video and map the suspect's path using target trajectory. With Xsearch 2.0, simply draw a frame around the missing item's location. Instantly, all movement in that zone is captured. No fast forwarding and no guesswork. And that's the power of Xsearch 2.0. Faster investigation, smarter tracking, and unmatched precision. Whether it's identifying suspects, tracking movement, or narrowing down your leads, it takes just seconds, not hours. And with tools like target trajectory, in-area search, and attribute filters, ProX gives you control, clarity, and most importantly, confidence. Discover what's really in your footage instantly.
In addition to its built-in analytics, the 10 series NVRs offer a robust decoding interface. Not only do they offer 4 HDMI outputs, but 4 independent HDMI outputs, meaning that each monitor can display a unique image or set of images, allowing for multi-monitor or basic video wall support right from the recorder without the need for a PC client or a dedicated decoder solution. Depending on whether we choose to decode with simultaneous mode or independent mode, the maximum resolutions available will be different. With independent mode, monitors 1, 2, and 3 can all provide up to 4K resolution, while monitor 4 can provide up to 1080p resolution. In this mode, all monitors are capable of showing different streams. But using simultaneous decoding, we can push resolutions as high as 8K, or about 32 megapixel, although we do have to duplicate the images from one monitor to the next, hence simultaneous mode. Like its decoding capabilities, we also find that the 10 series provides hard drive capacity and flexibility to a high degree, by including 8 hard drive bays, supporting up to 20 terabytes per bay, for a maximum of 160 terabytes of storage right on board, as well as additional storage expansion via eSATA. As you may have guessed, with this much storage potential, it supports all major types of RAID, including RAID 0, 1, 5, 6, and 10. The case design uses a lockable faceplate, allowing for easy but secure access to drives, even if the NVR is already rack-mounted. The 10 series provides hot swap HDD support, meaning you never need to turn your NVR off for easy replacement of drives with zero downtime. Even without consideration for its advanced VCAs, the 10 series NVRs are robust. Covering a few major points of the specs, we can see this series is available in 64 and 128 channel options, with each offering up to 1,408 megabits per second of incoming bandwidth, or 704 megabits per second with the back-end AI enabled. In other words, if the NVR is doing the processing of the analytics instead of the cameras. This is all supported by two 2.5 gigabit per second NICs. It's important to note that these NVRs have the same incoming bandwidth, so design accordingly if using a large number of high-resolution cameras. The 10 series supports a wide array of camera AI functions, as well as built-in recorder AI functions, including Xsearch and face recognition, as we've already seen. It's a powerful NVR that's capable of ingesting metadata from some cameras, applying VCAs to others, and redundantly encoding and recording a large volume of video streams, all while decoding to multiple monitors. But, like any computer, its resources are finite. And as resources are allocated to one task, they are taken from another. There's ultimately no free lunch. So, if you have any questions regarding a design or the requirements of anything that you're working on, always feel free to involve us here on the LTS team. We'll help you out to ensure that you have the right parts and pieces that fit your solution best. Next, let's move our focus away from NVRs and on to cameras, beginning with our latest in ProX PTZ cameras, which offer 25x optical zoom, Xsearch 2.0, and X deterrence. These PTZ cameras feature a powerful 25x optical zoom, allowing us to provide sharp, detailed coverage across long distances without suffering from the pixelization that comes with a digital zoom. To put this in a frame of reference, if the camera is looking at an object that's 100 feet away, then zooms in 25 times, the camera will see that object as if it is only 4 feet away, a significant increase in detail and magnification. Just as we discussed before, X-Search allows us to quickly trace a suspect's path with just a click, helping us to find suspects easier with features like in-area search, map trajectory, and attribute search. The difference here is that we can have the camera perform these advanced VCA functions internally instead of by the recorder, freeing up resources on the NVR for other tasks. Finally, we have X deterrence. This feature allows the camera to take things a step beyond that of a typical static or PTZ camera, not only capturing video information of a scene, but interacting with that scene, using visual and audible warnings to deter potential criminal activity before it even starts. Cameras featuring X deterrence have built-in red and blue strobe lights, as well as a built-in speaker. These warn intruders visually and audibly of their intrusion and can be configured on a custom schedule to react at specific times and specifically to vehicle or person detection. We'll take another moment to see how this works in practice with a brief demonstrational video.
You are being monitored by facility operations. This is private property and is restricted to authorized personnel. You are being monitored by facility operations. This is private property and is restricted to authorized personnel. If you're not authorized, please leave premises immediately. You are being monitored by facility operations. This is private property and is restricted to authorized personnel. If you're not authorized, please leave premises immediately or evacuate from the property. If you're reported as trespassing, you will be charged to the fullest extent of the law.
The two latest PTZ options are available in 4 megapixel and 8 megapixel. They both feature 25 times optical zoom and X deterrence, as well as a minimum brightness of 0.003 lux at f1.6. These are also hybrid illumination cameras, meaning they have a built-in IR light, specified up to 100 meters or about 328 feet, as well as a built-in visible white light, specified up to 50 meters or about 164 feet. These cameras are capable of intelligently switching between IR and visible light sources when a person or vehicle enters the scene, allowing the camera to remain nondescript until an event occurs. During the event, instead of a black and white image, we will get full color details thanks to the visible white light source. While these cameras have built-in speakers, they also have a line-in and line-out for off-board audio, support for SD cards up to 512 gigabytes, and an IP67 environmental rating. In addition to all of this, we cannot forget about the built-in VCA functions, allowing us to automatically track targets that enter the scene using the latest in human and vehicle detection algorithms, as well as X-Search 2.0, which we discussed previously on the 4 megapixel model. Our next camera, the Pro X Mini Dome, provides maximum security with minimal footprint, and a form factor that is well suited to practically any type of installation. We can start with the obvious, its compact design. Measuring just 4.29 inches in diameter and 2.17 inches in height, these dimensions are ideal for applications like retail spaces, offices, hallways, entryways, elevators, or anywhere else that may value low-profile monitoring. But this form factor does not trade size for performance. We still have a 4 megapixel 30 frames per second camera with a wide 2.8mm fixed lens. And like the PTZs we just discussed, also features a dual hybrid light. In this case, the white light and IR lights both have a maximum illumination distance of around 30 meters, or 100 feet. While most common applications for mini domes are indoors, these are also IP67 rated for outdoor environments. They have an SD card slot for up to 512 gigabytes and even have a built-in microphone. Finally, even in this small form factor, we will find human and vehicle-based video content analytics with VCA 2.0. Providing you reliable detection of persons and vehicles for simplified playback, as well as dependable real-time notifications. Moving now from one useful form factor to another, we have the dual directional camera, offering twice the coverage with 0 blind spots. This camera offers 2 independently adjustable dome cameras in a single, easy-to-install housing. This camera is an excellent option for busy retail spaces, hallways, or anywhere that would traditionally require the installation of 2 cameras in proximity. Each sensor provides 4 megapixel video at 20 frames per second with a fixed 2.8mm lens. Unlike some of the previous models we've discussed, this is exclusively an IR camera. However, it does include VCA 3.0 for a high level of target detection accuracy on both of its camera sensors. In addition, it provides audio and alarm input and output connections, a built-in microphone, and a slot for up to 256 gigabytes of SD card storage. Not only do the form factor and features make this a great option for busy locations, but this camera also has an IP67 environmental rating and an IK10 impact rating, which can be of benefit in a wide variety of exposed locations. Turning now from IP cameras, we come to our final product of the session, our new touchscreen door station. A multifaceted approach to door entry that allows for multiple credential types, remote intercom functions, and multiple methods of access to give you smarter entry and safer spaces. This touchscreen door station packs in a number of features, such as a 4.3-inch touchscreen and dual 2-megapixel cameras, which are used for stereoscopic face recognition for anti-spoofing protection. Using your face as an access credential allows you touchless entry even with masks or helmets. And for environments that require a higher degree of security, the threshold for recognition can be raised as you see fit. While it can store up to 20,000 user faces in its memory, the DoorStation can also use more traditional card and pen credentials as well. By downloading the Pro X Next app, the DoorStation can be used to make on-demand calls to the associated app, allowing for two-way conversations and live streaming with no monthly fees. Of course, these are built for outdoor environments, so it has an IP65 rating and can be powered either by 12-volt or standard PoE. It also features access methods that we've come to expect from larger, more intricate access control solutions, such as scheduled unlock, first card unlock, and multi-credential access. Along with its ability to store up to 300,000 events on board, this DoorStation makes for a great go-to option for simple-to-deploy intercom and access control needs. At this point, we've come to the end of our product presentation, and I want to thank you once more for your time. We've discussed several topics today surrounding Pro X, and I hope your interest has been piqued by a few of them. If so, please make no hesitation to reach out to your local LTS team to learn even more. Thank you once again for your time, and I look forward to our next session. Now I'll go ahead and turn things back over to continue with the presentation. And thanks.